Good morning this morning. It's actually dark out, but you wouldn't know that by looking at the 12 Pro. This is the iPhone 12 Pro Max, but Max don't make a difference. But it's the 12 Pro, and even with the face cam, the selfie cam with the display right here, looks pretty darn good out there. Hold on, let me show you out the windshield. That's out the windshield, and it's actually dark. I got my interior lights on. But yeah, that sun's just barely coming up, as you can see, just over this right here. You can see the sun right in there, just barely trying to come up. It's still dark, but you wouldn't know that by looking at this. So today what we're going to do, I'm actually sitting here an hour early. We're going to do paving at the port. So not really sure what that's going to detail. There's so many different areas that we've been working there. So we'll just have to see. There's like 5 of us from my company working, and we're probably going to get mixed in with some independents that I get along with really well. Maybe I'll be able to introduce you to some of them this week. I don't know. We'll see if they want to go on camera. Some of them don't. You know, people are camera shy. Some of them are retired military. I call them First Sergeant. He calls me Mack Attack. So I'm into Mack. And we always getting it done kind of quick. So we'll see. But so today, paving the port, and let's just get on with it. Got the wide angle situation figured out. I think it was because it was too dark. It wasn't allowing it. I don't know. But it's working now. So let me go ahead and show you out the window. Then we're going to do normal zoom, or normal view. And then we're going to do super zoom, which is like 2.5. And then we're going to do wide angle. And you can just touch screen them. You don't have to like hold a button down and have it zoom in and zoom out. It's like, boom, instant. It's like slam zoom. But then you can also use the dial if you want to slowly do it. So I just want to show you these different views. And in the bottom left, when I do wide angle, in the bottom right, I'm sorry, you're going to see the base that's holding the phone. Okay, so that's your normal view. And then you can slam zoom by just hitting the 2.5. And so you see it just kind of quickly brings it up. Let me find a better spot to focus instead of that. There you go. So there's regular view, and then there's slam zoom, kind of bouncing around a little bit, and then back to regular view, and then to wide view. And like I said, there's the base right here, sorry. But you can go from wide view to slam zoom with just a touch of a button, but then you can also bring this little dial up, and then you can move around, and that's all the way to 7 times right there, 7 times zoom, and we're at 4K 30 frames per second. And then we can go all the way out to, that's 13 millimeter equivalent lens. So if you had like a DSLR with removable lenses, this is the equivalent of a 13 millimeter. And so now we're up to 26 millimeter regular zoom or regular view. And then we're at 2.5 times, which is 65 millimeter. And then all the way up to 7 times. So this phone is, sorry if I'm making you nauseous, but I just want to show you, this phone is absolutely phenomenal. Rough, the sun's kind of poopy right in our eyes, but I'm going to try to show you this lot that we're going to be paving today. I don't know how much we're going to get done, how many trucks they got, how late they want to work. But let me turn this around. This is just on the other side of the overpass when you're coming from downtown Savannah and you want to get onto the Talmadge. And head to South Carolina. So that's the overpass from the downtown right here, and that's the Talmadge Bridge right there. And so we're going to be doing this lot right here. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I hope my mirrors go over the poles, because that's the only way I'm going to make it out here. Look at all these pretty cars. Damn, that's nice. All these Mercedes, BMWs. Alrighty, so the sun's high enough up in the sky, I should be able to do a little bit of video from the asphalt plant. So through the asphalt plant, from the asphalt plant, all the way to the port. And we put enough pavement down now that you guys can see the difference from the before. that I showed you what we were going to do and what we have done now. This is going to be my fourth load. that I'm about to load up right now. So let me go ahead and flip the camera around, which doesn't really require me to do anything but just push a button. And we will be right back at it. There's Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Eddie from Atlantic Waste, the guy I trade. Cool. All right, it's a little bit of a bumpy ride. I mean, we are in a dump truck, so bear with me. This is a brand new $1 million plant, C.W. Matthews. I believe they call them the Green Monster. I think that's what they call them. I guess because their trucks are green and they are a monster-sized company, maybe? I don't know. I think they're out of Atlanta. I'm not really sure. I know the crew that we're working with, they're out of Macon. So I don't know. We'll have to see. This is the soap dispenser. And so what that does is it puts a nice layer of slippery soap into our box. So the hot asphalt will slide out and less chance of sticking. So we're approaching the scale now. And it looks like we got one still on the scale. Let me go ahead and switch it to wide angle. Announce myself. Blue 52 coming on. Let them know I'm approaching the scale. Oh, quiet you. And so, yeah, a little bit of the plant there. What I'd like to do is put a drone up. Well, we might be in restricted airspace because we're so close to the airport and to the military air base here. We might not be allowed to, but this plant does 3 drops. So they'll drop it in the front of my box. I'll pull forward. They'll drop it against the tailgate. Then I'll back up and they put the 3rd drop right in the middle. And they give you a buzz and you head on out, get your little ticket, and head on down the road. And here we go. I have the camera on wide angle. Okay, that's it for getting asphalt. Pull up on the scale, 3 drops, like I said. Then we just write down the ticket number and the time of the ticket in our customer book here. So at the end of the day, they get their copy and we get ours. So 8509. My last one was 8501. So 8 trucks went between us. 11 trucks went between us from the first time to the second time. 8 trucks between us from the 3rd time to the 4th time, which means I'm passing trucks. My buddy Roadblock just went by the other way in the red truck. Hey Scott, what's up, bud? Sometimes I forget his name. His name's Roadblock. That's his handle. Sometimes I forget and call him Speed Bump. Sometimes I forget and call him Butt Plug. He's a big old boy too, so I need to be careful, but he knows I respect the shit out of him. He's probably gonna watch this video and comment. Roadblock's a good guy, man. guy's hauling dirt. I think all 3 of these guys are hauling dirt. These Macks aren't the fastest trucks off the line, but they get going. That company I'm passing right now, B&N, that's a pretty good sized company. They're right on the same street as us. They keep their guys busy. They do a lot of work. They do a lot of work in the port. They're very busy. So, I mean, if you're looking for a job, if we're not hiring, you can check out B&N. That's B as in Bob, N as in Nancy. B&N, they're right there in Garden City off Old Louisville Road. They got a sign. They're looking for drivers. I don't know what they pay. I don't know what their deal is. You have to ask them. So I'm going to turn off the camera at this point, and then I'll resume once we get in. But I just don't, it's the port, and for security reasons, I don't want to show the gate and all that stuff, and the process of getting through the gate. I don't think that's the right thing to do. So, be right back. Don't worry about me, douchebag. So we got about halfway done. There you go. How's that work for you? And so that's what we got left. That's why I like doing paving jobs and milling jobs and stuff like that, because you actually get to see the progress getting done rather than just bringing dirt from one spot to another spot, dumping dirt and then driving away and just dumping. So that's why I like asphalt jobs a little bit better. It's a little bit more work. You got to make sure your box is cleaned out before you take the asphalt to a customer. You can't have dirt and stuff mixed in there, And then the asphalt sticks in your truck. You got to do a little bit of work to clean that out. But it makes the day a little bit more fun, in my opinion. Plus, the smell of hot tar. Smells like a paycheck. Alright, man, it's all in a day's work. As I back up here, I'll go ahead and put the forward camera on, and you guys can see that we completed this entire lot. 950 tons is what we ended up putting down here, and super thick gravel too, like really rough. We were doing 25, and you know, we'll probably come back and top coat this tomorrow with like 9 or 12 or something. We'll see. But let me swing the camera around, and as I'm doing this last load, the last half of my load, we'll go ahead and close out this video. So that's it. There you go, man. That's just a day's pay right there. We just paved ourselves a little parking lot today. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I hope you guys have a good day, and tomorrow we'll be paving roads in South Carolina, so a little bit different. I'll go ahead and shoot some video and show you guys some of that, and have a good day.